Families carrying years of secrets, faces that look calm on the outside, but are trembling underneath. Nobody in this room came here by choice. They came because the truth finally ran out of places to hide. Today we have 3 families, 3 different names. The question that changes everything once it is finally asked out loud. Who is the father of this child? The first couple walks in, a husband and wife. They have been here before. Last time they were in this courtroom, the result broke something between them. And the crack in their wall has spread. Keith McCrory walks to one side of the room. Rose McCrory walks to the other. They do not look at each other, but you can feel everything between them. All the years, all the love, all the damage. Hanging in the air like smoke, Keith keeps his eyes forward. His jaw is tight. He is the kind of man who holds everything in until he cannot anymore. He wanted one thing in this life more than almost anything else. A son to carry his name, Junior. Someone to grow up and pass it down to his own son someday. He thought he had that. Then he found out his wife had kept a secret from him. And now he is standing here not knowing if the boy he has been loving and raising is his blood or not. Rose stands on the other side. Her arms are crossed, but her eyes are wet. And somewhere deep inside her, she knows that. She knows why they are here. She knows what her seeking. We are not here to debate cheating. We are here because you were pregnant. You had been intimate with 2 different men without protection, and your husband deserved to know that. That is why we are standing here today. If it turns out Keith Jr. is not my son, I am done. I will not stay in a marriage built on that kind of lie. I have always wanted a son to carry my name. Because you feel there is no trust left, you requested a lie detector test. We administered that test, and I have the result. The detector determined you were being deceptive. The audience reacts. She shakes her head. That makes no sense. That is not right. You were also asked whether you had sent intimate photographs to anyone other than your husband in the last 4 years. You said no. The lie detector determined you were being deceptive. And finally, you were asked whether you had been with the other possible father of Keith Jr. more times than you previously admitted. You said no. The lie detector determined you were being deceptive. We were not even together when those things happened. Why should I have to account for any of that? Because that man may be the father of a child your husband has been raising and loving as his own. That is why. Look at him. He has tears in his eyes, and you are standing there like none of this touches you. I do care. I care more than you know. Then show it. Because right now, I am ready for the DNA results. The envelope. A new couple walks in, and the room feels different immediately. This is not a marriage on the rocks. Hooks in, and the room goes still in a different way. Because this is not a husband and wife. This is not 2 young parents fighting over custody and Christmas gifts. This is a grown woman and the man she has been calling dad her entire life. 25 years of wondering. 25 years of being claimed and then abandoned. Loved and then denied, held close and then pushed away. Over and over until she does not know what is real anymore. Brittany Smith walks slowly to her side of the room. She is 25 years old, but she carries herself like someone much older. Like someone who learned too early that adults do not always tell the truth. She does not look angry. She looks tired in a way that sleep cannot fix. On the other side stands the man she grew up calling dad. He raised her from 3 days old. He took her home from a chaotic house when she had nowhere to go. He gave her his time, his name and her memory, his presence on and off for a decade. And then he took it all back, and gave it again, and took it back again. For 25 years, you say you have been waiting your entire life for this truth.
Have you ever heard this before?
No.
She should know.
2 witnesses come forward. His ex-wife and his biological daughter both speak. His ex-wife says she raised the young woman from 3 days old and loved her without question. His daughter says she grew up alongside her and considers her a sister regardless of what any test says. Both women are in tears. The young woman standing before the court is trembling. No child and no adult should have to carry this kind of uncertainty their whole life. That is what paternity secrets do to people.